guys, Charyl here from Planner with a Praise, and in today's video I will be doing a budget with me for the month of August. So guys, I have to tell you right off the bat, this is the very first time I am doing my budget in front of a camera. I am not a stranger to budgeting. That is how my husband and I became debt free. However, the feeling is somewhat different when you are budgeting in front of a crowd. And that's exactly how I feel when I am in the process of doing things on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go to the August section of my financial planner because I want to go ahead and just pull out some paper to work with. And I'm also going to share with you some items that you will need if you decide to create a budget of your own. So anytime we are working with numbers, someone or we or me or you, however we want to put it, my friends, you need to have a calculator. Definitely need some writing utensils and something to write on. I also suggest that if you are budgeting for your household, then you need to go ahead and grab up all of your records that show any expenses that you have from month to month to month. So your utility bills, your car notes, any of your household expenses, okay? Perhaps you can get that from your bank statements if that's how you pay, check stubs, anything that will show record of what and how you are spending from month to month. So you definitely want to have that. I also would suggest that whoever contributes to the household expenses, that you gather their pay stubs. So if you are the only one that's contributing to your household budget, then you only need yours. But if you are a couple and both of you are contributing to the household, or if you have adult children or whoever is contributing to the household budget, you need to have that figure with you in order to create a budget that works really, really good for your house. So all of these things I will definitely list in the description below, or perhaps at the end of the video. I will list the tools that you need to really create a successful budget. I do have to the right of me off screen my list of expenses and household itemizations for the month. And so to get started, I would say that it's important that we have a dollar amount that we are working with. And what I mean by that is you want to have your anticipated income so that you know the number that you are working with to cover all of your household expenses. So currently my household is on a single income, and because of that, we have been using $9,000 a month as our household income. So the next thing I do is I write down all of the monies I expect to pay out during the month. That also includes any money we plan on putting away into our different savings accounts. Now, what I do is I have 5 different categories that I use to write down these different expenses. It's not necessary, but that is how I prepare our monthly budget. So our first category is household expenses, which includes our mortgage, our FiOS or cable, our electric, our solar, homeowners insurance, which is quarterly, and our water bill. The next category is transportation, and under that we have our car note, our auto insurance, and our Easy Pass. The third category I call lifestyle, and that includes our groceries, gas, restaurant and entertainment, and our Liberty spending allowance. Now that is our pocket money, just so you know. So I have two more categories that I need to list. The fourth one is miscellaneous debt, which is Bank of America, QVC, and Lowe's. So I just want to pause for a minute just to explain our miscellaneous debt. And the reason why I think it's so important to share this information with you is because if you're watching my videos, you are going to hear me time and time again tout that my husband and I are debt free. What we consider debt free is that our only outstanding bills are our mortgage and our one car note. Under miscellaneous debt, you'll see that we have a Bank of America, a QVC, and a Lowe's. We recently had to replace our refrigerator and it was $1,200. Do we have the money to pay for it? Yes. However, we did not get that bill yet, so we're really not sure what it's going to look like, that first installment. And additionally, even though we have the money to pay for it, my husband and I decided that we weren't going to pay for it outright until I return to work, which will be October 1. QVC, I just made a purchase. I don't know if you're familiar with QVC, but they have what they call Easy Pay. And that is when they do your payments of your purchase in 3 or more installments. And so even though it was like a $42 purchase, I took advantage of that that payment option, and it comes directly out of my account. So I do not have a recurring balance with them. And I hope I'm explaining this right. I hope that it's making sense to you. Bank of America, that card we do use for rewards. And so we do keep roughly $40-50 on that card, and it's a subscription. Again, we don't keep recurring balances on that card either. So I just wanted to share that with you so that you're not questioning why I continue to say that we are debt free when you see miscellaneous debt, when I am doing budgeting, or when I am writing down my weekly expenses or whatever financial tutorials I am doing. I want to just be transparent with you and let you know why you see this category. Okay, that was a mouthful, and I hope I explained it well. So lastly, our last category is our savings. And we have 4 different accounts that we contribute to: emergency fund, our money challenge, the tax reserve, and lastly, the money market. So now that I wrote down all of our anticipated expenses for the month, the next thing I want to do is to write how much we expect to pay for each item on this list. Now, do we have to write down every item and then write down what that expense is? No, it's just the way my brain works. I first write down everything that I anticipate paying for the month, and then I write down what that expense or that dollar amount is. So our mortgage is $1932. And just so you know, I am rounding off to the nearest dollar when I write these numbers down. My FiOS is $175. Electric is $300. And solar is $200. Now, my solar bill has yet to come in, so I'm just estimating that it's going to be around $200 this month, considering that we've had the AC running all summer long. Homeowners insurance, $390, and that is a quarterly expense. And then our water bill is $100. Again, it's not typically that high, but it's summertime and we are watering the lawn frequently. Next, we have our car note, which is $249. Our auto insurance is $264. And we allow $35 for our Easy Pass. Next up is groceries, $300. Gas allowance is $175. Restaurant and entertainment is a $200 allowance. And our Liberty spending is $320. The fourth category, which is our miscellaneous debt that I was ranting about, Bank of America is $50. QVC is $25. And Lowe's, we did not get our first statement for the refrigerator, but the allowance amount that we are setting aside is $100. Lastly, we have our savings, and in our emergency fund, we will be putting away $240 for the month. Our money challenge is $260 this month. The tax reserve is $525 for the month. And our money market varies from week to week. However, it's never less than $1,000 that we contribute to that account. So now, my friends, now that we have laid out all of our monthly expenses, we know what our income is going to be for the household. What we're going to do is just go ahead and add up all of these numbers, and we're going to subtract it from our income to make sure that we have enough money to cover our expenses. So here we go. For the household, so in our household expense category, the total is $3,097. Next up is transportation. Transportation is a total of $548. Our third category is lifestyle, and that's $995. Our miscellaneous debt category totals $175. And lastly is our savings, which is $2,025. So let me just go ahead and find out what these totals are. And all of those categories together total $6,840. So when we subtract that $6,840, it leaves us with a surplus of $2,160. So I'm done with my August budget. The only thing that I need to do at this point, and I'll do it off screen, is to take all of these categories and transfer them into my financial planner. And let me just show you what my August spread looks like. So this is my August spread in my financial planner, and these colorful boxes indicate a bill that is due, and it's in the box for the date that that payment needs to be made. So off screen, I will be taking time to just transfer everything on this page into my monthly spread. So that's where we are. Now, I also want to just kind of highlight that we do not do a zero-based budget, okay? I want to start there. I have done in the past. We practiced that habit for a very, very long time. It was crucial that we did that when we were on our debt-free journey, but no longer do we do that. I want to bring to your attention that while I was doing our budget for the month, I did not categorize or mention our tithing. My husband and I do tithe to our sanctuary. However, the dollar amount that we give, we feel like it is private, and that is between us and God. We do believe in tithing. We do believe in offering. However, we also feel like that is of a very personal nature. And so for that reason, we will not at this time anyway share that dollar amount. You will see if you're following me, especially in my financial journey on my channel, you will often see that I'm writing down tithes, I'm writing down offerings. You may even see that I am writing down charitable donations, but there will always, almost always, that dollar amount will be absent. So I just want to share that with you. Guys, I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for staying till the very end of this video. I will continue to do these videos as long as you continue to like and subscribe to this channel and let me know that my work here is not in vain. This is Sha-rel from Planner with a Praise, saying peace and blessings.